This video will be part of the Neil Young Living with the War review series. Do a quick reaction video to the release of, or the digital, I'm assuming, release of Neil Young's Living with War album called Living with War 2026, which I'm quite surprised it took it, or it's actually called Living with War Volume 2. I'm quite surprised that it took him this long uh, to release a 2026 version of the record. Um, I'm assuming he kind of did what he did when he released The Times back in 2020, which was that he rewrote uh, rewrote uh, Looking for a Leader from Living with War to reflect reflect what was going on, politically and in the world at that time in 2020, and he called it "Looking for a Leader 2020." And I'm assuming that's kind of what he did here, or at least when I was watching, when I was on the internet the other day, I noticed that he had released a new version of Let's Impeach the President from Living with War, where he recut the music video with images of the current president. And so I'm kind of assuming that's what he did with Living with War 2026, is where he kind of kind of rewrote the songs, or at least redid some of the music videos to reflect what was going on in the world in 2026. And like I said, frankly, I'm kind of surprised it took him this long to release it. Now, like I said, also, I think um, I think this can only be viewed or listened to on the archives, and um, that's why I did a screen, or a screen and camera recording, so you can check out the archive. Check it out for yourself. Now, to get to it, if you have interest in uh, listening to it, to get to it, or reading about it, to get to it, you just click on his newspaper and go down until you find Living with War 2026. Now, the new version of the record starts out with "Let's Impeach the President," uh, and ends with "America the Beautiful," just like the first version of the record ended with "America the Beautiful." Um, but now, like I said, I think it starts out with the 2026 version of "Let's Impeach the President," and but the track listing is identical um, to the first version of Living with War, except for the fact um, it's except for the fact that it opens with "Let's Impeach the President," whereas the original version of the Living with War record opened with After the Garden, and I just now noticed that he has retitled Roger and Out from the first version of the record to Over and Out to, for the 2026 version. So if you have any inkling to to take a look at this, I'm gonna put a link up in the cards for this, for this video to the to Neil's website. Um, or actually, I'm going to put a graphic in the video to Neil's website. So if you want to take a look at it, you can. And it also has the music video for the new version of one of my favorite songs from the record, "Flags of Freedom." If you want to check out that too, but for obvious reasons, I'm not gonna play the song. So I just thought I'd make this quick little video, kind of in reaction to the release of Living with War Volume 2.